Oh God. Time is it? I'm not dead. I'm alive. I wake up. I feel sick. I feel sick. My whole body is in pain, and I have a sharp headache each time my head throbs. I can't remember because of the sharp headache. My body is cold, probably from lying on the floor for a long time. The only certain thing is my ripped uniform and my own blood on the floor. Ugh, God, I probably should mop that up. It's probably fine. I get up with a hazy head. The spot where I was lying looks like a murder scene. Time to limp back. Had my chest been pierced? Bearing the pain, I entered the closest classroom. Moving to the locker with uneasy steps, I take out a mop and bucket. What the fuck? I was joking about cleaning that up. No, you need to get to your house and sleep. I'm still confused. Why do I still have to clean up? When I've just met something totally outrageous and been killed instantly. Am I an idiot? Yeah, blood's a bitch to remove out of anything. I wipe the floor with the mop. With the unsteady hands, I manage to get the blood wiped off and pick up any trash lying around and put it into my pocket. Maybe I'm destroying the evidence. I'm still in a daze, so perhaps that's why I'm doing something so absurd. Oh, I might as well do the janitor's job and start cleaning up the floor. What the fuck's wrong with you? Actually, no. If I remember correctly, Japanese schools use their students instead of janitors. Point still remains. Oh, I'm just gonna clean up the floor. Oh, here's some trash. I'll get that. Some papers I should file. Oh, I can grade this paper that a student sent in. Like, what the fuck you doing, buddy? You've been stabbed. I put back the mop and bucket and leave the school like a zombie. I get hotter as I walk. The air is so cold, but it makes it feel like my body is burning. You basically are a zombie. You're starting fucking cleaning after we've been stabbed. I might as well clean up my blood. And it's dirty anyway, so might as well clean up the rest. That's so ridiculous. When I get home, the day has already changed. There's no one home. Neither Fuji nor Sakura is around now. I collapse to the floor. I need to sleep. I lie on the ground and finally calm down. I take a deep breath. When I inhale, my heart cries in pain as if cracking apart. No, that's wrong. It wasn't just cracked. It had a hole in it, but it healed and the wound tries to open it up again when I inhale. Of course you were. No, that's wrong too. I wasn't almost killed, I was actually killed. But I'm still alive in spite of that because someone saved me. I'm dedicating my life to them. Literally, I'm dedicating my life to them if they save my life from being on the verge of death. My life is forever in their hands. It happens to be Tosaku's hands. Just how it happens. Since the person who was there, that person might have something to do with them. But that makes no difference to the fact that the person saved me. I have to thank them one of these days. I'm doing more than thank her. God damn it. Yeah, it's going to hurt for a while. When people, have heart surgery, I had to think of the word, it hurts like a bitch after a while. Most people aren't walking around and mopping up the floor once they have open heart surgery. You've been stabbed. A lot worse than surgery. The moment I let my guard down, the pain returns. Yeah, because you need to take a lot of painkillers, buddy. And you're going to need to pass out for a while. At the same time, I feel like vomiting. I sit up and resist the sickness. I place my hand on my bare chest where the uniform was ripped. Even though I was saved, I did have a hole in my chest. That feeling, such an unpleasant feeling, a spearhead entering my body, isn't something that I can forget easily. Yeah, I'm sure it's a little unpleasant to have cold steel rip through your body.
しばらく夢に見るぞ、これ。
That's the least of your worries. If I close my eyes, it feels like the lance is still in me. I shake off that illusion and try to calm down. Yeah, you're gonna be dreaming about this for a while, buddy.
よし、落ち着いてきた。
The result of all that training every night. Just taking a few deep breaths clears my mind, and the heat and nausea vanish from my body.
それで、あれのことだけど。
What was that shit? A man in blue and a man in red. They looked human, but I don't think they were. Were they like ghosts or something? But I've never heard of ghosts with form able to associate directly with people. And they were talking too. If they had their own will, it's hard for me to think of them as ghosts. I just call them superhumans. I've heard that the only ghosts with the body are spirits, but aren't they shaped differently from humans?
いや、問題はそんなじゃなくて。
Problem is I got stabbed by one of them. There's another fundamental problem. Those two who were killing each other. The murderous burglar who has appeared in the neighborhood. The ongoing ominous events in Fuyuki City. All I can tell with such thoughts is that it's way out of my
こん
league.
な時、親父が生きてれば。
He'd say fuck that shit and pack up and leave. Perhaps because the wound in my chest is so vivid, I complain about things I
ま
shouldn't.
ぬけ、わからなくても自分にできることをやるって決めてるじゃないか。
Complaining comes later. Oh no, you have a hole in your chest. Complaining comes now. First, I have to decide whether or not it's my concern. Ah, dicks. Oh, welcome back, Lancer. How's it been? I just met you. The bell hung from the ceiling rings. This is a Magus's home, even if only a poor one. There's a boundary field that alerts me when a stranger enters the property.
こんな時に泥棒か。
No, just a Lancer. As I speak, I realize my foolishness. That can't be it. With this timing right after this strange incident, that can't be it. There's an intruder. Not a burglar, but an assassin who's here for my life. Because I remember that guy saying, "You saw us, so die." Shit. The house is filled with silence. In the silent darkness, the murderous intent I felt at school is drawing closer. Please don't find me. Please don't find me. Please don't find me. My throat gulps. Please don't stab me again. It hurt last time. I feel a sharp chill running down my spine. Hey, you stabbed me this last time. I'm still somehow alive. Don't ask why. How you doing? Nice to meet you again. I'd fucking do that, though, just to break the ice a little. I will be instantly pierced if I move from this room. If you don't, you'll still be stabbed. I frantically contain the scream about to escape my mouth. The instant I release it, the assassin will happily jump in and take the opportunity to kill me. If that happens, it'll just be just like before. Unprepared, I'll be pierced by that lance again. Hey, there's a metal pipe in the shed back there. That'll probably do something. There's a kitchen knife, hopefully, here. Not that it'll do anything against a lance. The moment I think about it, my breathing goes wild. Damn it. I'm ashamed that I'm about to give up my save life so easily that I'm afraid. Gritting my teeth and holding my chest, I try to restrain myself. I should get used to it. This is the second time. This is the second time I'm about to be killed. Yeah, I should be used to it. Fuck it. That alone is enough to make me want to end it differently from last time. Besides, I'm a Magus. What have I been learning for the past 8 years if I can't even protect my own life?
やってやろうじゃないか。
Even thinking. Enough thinking. Right now I just have to counter the intruder.
まずは武器をどうにかしないと。
Even though I'm a Magus, all I can do is strengthen something that can be a weapon. To fight, I need a weapon. The shed has lots of things that could become weapons, but it's too far away. If I'm attacked when I leave the room, I'll just be a repeat of what happened earlier. It'll be difficult, but I have to find a weapon here. Something long and thin would be best. My opponent's weapon is a lance, so something like a knife won't do. Well, you can throw the knife, you'll move. It would be great if there were a wooden sword or something, but of course there's nothing. Hey, you can use the pan. The pan to protect against everything. If anything, there here could be a weapon.
うわ
It's
藤姉が置いてったポスターしかね
God damn it. I'm disappointed. But despite that, I'm determined to even in this hopeless situation. Things are already as bad as they can be, so they can't get any worse. So all I have to do is run forever until I run out of energy.
トレス
With the words that suggest my reconstruction, I channel magical energy into this 60 centimeter long poster. I have to turn it into something that can repel that light, and so I need to channel magical energy into every corner and solidify it.
構成材質解明
I extend my consciousness. As if soaking my blood into the poster through my skin, I permeate magical energy
構
into
成
it.
材質補強
The problem is this is going to alert him to your presence because he can probably sense the small amount of magic you're releasing. I sense that I've hit the bottom. Right before the magical energy overflows from it.
トレスオフ
I cut off all connection with the poster and shudder at the feeling of success. The poster is now as hard as metal. It was made out of steel, though, or at least part of it, steel plated. But it is as light as if it was before, so I couldn't ask for a better sword. Well, you can, but
うまくいってる
how many years has it been since I last succeeded the strengthening magic? It's kind of ironic the magic I've never been able to achieve since Kurisuga died is finally working in this kind of situation.
ともあれこれで
I might be able to do something. I might have knowledge of how to use a sword. I hold the poster with both hands and stand up. I'll die anyway if I stand here. I don't think I would be able to flee even if I escape this house. So all I can do is run straight into the shed and make a stronger weapon. Come, if you're going to come, it won't be like before in the instance I think that. My whole spine shivers. When did he arrive? Appearing from the ceiling, the guy drops straight at me. What? Silver light descends upon me. Why are you going through the roof? The guy seems to have come straight through the ceiling and descending to pierce my head. I frantically escape by rolling forward. Roll to victory! He lands softly while I keep rolling. Just keep rolling. He can't hit you that way. But I stop rolling and stand up with my freshly made sword in hand. How's it going, buddy? I just saw you. He turns to face me looking bored.
余計な手間を見えていればいたかろうと俺なりの配慮だったのだがな
He raises his lance again, seeming uninterested. I really just want a conversation. I don't know why, but he lacks the spirit he had at the school ground. In that case, I might be able to outwit him.
まったく一日に同じ人間を二度殺す羽目になるとはないつになろうと人の世は血生臭いということか
You're not even questioning why I didn't die the first time, but whatever. The man is complaining as if he thinks nothing of me. I slowly move backwards. It's about 3 more meters to the window. Once out of the window, it's about 20 meters to the shed. Then I can run off this instant.
じゃあな今度こそ迷うなよ坊主
What if I do? He says blankly as if sighing it out. Pain assails my right arm. It happened in an instant. The man's lance is thrust without time to react. I would have faced my second death with that blow. But what prevented it was my newly made sword. He must have thought it was just paper. The lance thrust at the poster wasn't there. It was deflected by it and only skimmed my right arm.
ほう変わった芸風だなおい
Isn't it cool? Let's talk about it for 20 hours. The man's expression goes away. His carelessness disappears and now he's staring at me with beast-like eyes. I screwed up. I was just being stupidly optimistic when I thought I could do something. The thing before me is a monster beyond belief. Painfully, I realized my foolishness for letting my guard down even slightly against him. Why would you? That's right. If I'd been really desperate, I should have ran frantically to the window as soon as I miraculously avoided this first attack.
ただの坊主かと思ったが、なるほど。微弱だが魔力を感じる。心臓をうがたれて生きているってのはそういうことか。
Yeah, that's why. He points his lance at me. I won't be able to block it. I can't possibly block that lightning-fast blow. If his weapon were a sword, I might have been able to at least prepare for it. But that's a lance. A sword follows a line, but a lance has a point. How am I supposed to block a blow from a point that I can't see when it's
いい
coming?
ぜ。少しは楽しめそうじゃないか。
No, thank you. The man's body descends. In that instant, his lance is swung sideways. I blocked the lance coming from my face with just my instincts. Yeah, he's also going probably way easy.
いい子だ。ほら次行くぞ。
There's a huge whirlwind. I don't know how he's moving the lance in this small room, but it makes a beautiful arc and comes to attack my body from the other side. Thank you for this training, though. How about we talk while doing this? My constructed sword moved to stop it bends. Is he using a hammer? Damn, this numbness feels like I've broken the bones in my arm. I swing the sword instinctively. This isn't a sword. You swing the poster. He must take me lightly as he hasn't pulled back his lance, so I flick away the shaft with my sword. The arms that hit it go numb. The sword bends even more, and the man's lance only moves slightly.
使えねえな。機械をくれてやったのに無駄な真似しやがって。まあ、魔術師に切り合いを望んでも仕方ねえんだろうが。
He is no magus. The man was just playing with me. Of course he was. He let me hit him once, since I blocked him twice. But I used up my one and only chance for just a makeshift attack. That's why it seems no point in fighting me anymore.
拍子抜けだ。やはりすぐに死ねよ。
No, thank you. He readies his lance again. During that small unnecessary moment, without looking behind me, I jump out the window. Excuse me, bye. He is going to be much faster than me, and he's going to hunt me down in probably 2 seconds and stab me in the back. I break the window with my back and roll outside. I roll a few times to get off and keep rolling. Without a thought, I turn and swing behind me. The man hesitates a moment as I deflected his lance thrust. As I expected. If I jumped out the window, he would definitely come after me. Duh. And he would kill me even before I could get up. That's why I expected the fatal blow and swung at it. It was a bold plan. I would have died if it was a second too late or a second too early. But considering the difference in our skill, I could never have been too early. So all I had to do was get up as fast as possible and swing at what was coming behind me. The result was perfect. I won my bet and deflected the man's lance. I quickly regained my balance. At least give me some praise. Now I have to make it to the shed before he recovers.
飛べ。
Huh? The man who supposedly had his lance knocked away comes up to me empty-handed and... Is he going to just punch me? Spins and executes a roundhouse kick. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. I am in the sky now. I am a bird. I am now a flying bird. The scenery flies past me. My battered chest is numb and I cannot breathe. No, what's more surprising is I'm flying. My new life is a bird. I never in my dreams thought that I could be sent by flying by a mere roundhouse kick. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank you for kicking me into the shed, but oh, God, my ass. I fall into the ground from my back. I hit a wall and come crashing down. Oh, look, the shed. Thank you. I can't breathe. My vision is blurred. I managed to stand, supporting myself against the wall of my destination, the shed. I tracked the man with my blurry vision. I must have been kicked 20 meters. The man approaches, lance in hand. Please don't stab me. Immediately. Throw my thing at him. I'll be killed. I'll definitely be killed. The man will be here in a second. If I don't want to die now, I'll get up and face him. The lance comes at me. I can't even turn around fully, and my collapsing body faces the man's lance.
せ、男だったらちゃんと立ってる。
What? You're the one that just kicked me 20 meters. Fuck off. And I've also been stabbed previously, twice. How unfortunate. I got lucky as I couldn't hold myself up and my knees collapsed. The lance goes over my head and hits the door of the shed, opening it. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. So this is my last chance. If I go in the shed, there should be something I could use as a weapon. Metal pipe. I enter the shed on all fours. There.
これでしまいだ。
A fatal and inescapable blow is thrust. And I block it. I unrolled the poster and make it a one-time shield. A huge impact. The opened up poster did block the lance, but it was not strong enough. It's pierced through and transforms back into its original paper. Hit by the impact of the thrust of the lance, I'm flung it to the wall. I fell to my butt and recover myself. When I'm raised, my head to try to find a weapon.
爪だ。今のは割と驚かされたぜ、坊主。
Thanks. Can we talk about it some more? The man is pointing the lance at me. I'd love to talk. You're a very interesting character. I like your clothes. Where did you get them? I'm very curious. This is it. This man's lance is pointed directly at my heart. I know this. This is the smell of death I felt just a few hours ago. I'm gonna pass out real quick.
しかし、わからねえな。起点は効くくせに魔術はからっきしときた。筋はいいようだが、まだ若すぎたか。
So you shouldn't kill me. So I can learn. I can't hear him. My mind is focused only on the weapon in front of me. It's only natural. Because I'll die when that thing is thrust. What else can I think about now that things have ended up like
も
this?
しやとは思うが、お前が7人目だったのかもな。
Well, funny how that works, right?
ま、だとしても、これで終わりなんだが。
The man's arm moves. The movement I couldn't even see before looks like it's in slow motion now. The running silver light. The spearhead moves straight for my heart again. It will spill blood in the next second. I know this feeling. The feeling of metal running into me. The taste of blood coming up from my throat. The sense of the world around me disappearing. I felt all of it earlier. And I have to experience it again, really? I don't understand. Why do I have to go through this? This is bullshit. I can't accept this. I can't just die here meaninglessly. I was saved, so I can't die so easily. I have to live and fulfill my obligations. If I die, I can't do that. But the lance will pierce me. The spearhead will cut into my flesh and pierce my heart. It pisses me off. It's ridiculous to kill someone that easily. It's ridiculous for me to die so easily. Dying twice in one day, that's ridiculous as well. Damn, everything is so screwed up that I can't contain it at all end.
ふざけるな。俺は。
This is bullshit. I demand to see a manager who won't be killed meaninglessly by someone like you. Huh? Truly, it appeared like magic. And a blinding light had appeared from behind me. My mind stops. All I know is that the figure who appeared is a girl. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. I owe you my life as well. The moment it appears, it repels the lance thrust in my heart and steps up to the enemy without hesitation.
7人目のサーバントだと。
Well, isn't that some unfortunate business for you? Now kick his ass, please. The man readies his deflected lance and the girl swings something she is holding. Probably a sword, right? Sparks fly twice. A strong swing. The man hesitates, receiving a heavy blow from the girl. He must have realized he is at a disadvantage as he jumps out of the shed with bestial speed. Bye! While keeping her guard up against the man, she quietly turns to me. Oh, hey. Oh, hello. Nice evening we're having, isn't it? The wind is strong today. The clouds drift and the moon appears for a brief moment. The silver light that shines into the shed lights up the girl in knightly form. How's it going? Wish we could have met in under different circumstances, but I'm glad you saved my ass. I'm speechless. Not because I'm confused by the sudden turn of events. That's understandable. I'm at a loss for words because of the girl's overwhelming beauty. The girl stares at me emotionlessly, like with her jewel-like eyes.
とう、あなたが私のマスターか。
What? She says in a valiant voice.
マスター
If it means you saved my ass, yes. I only repeat back her words. I don't know who she is or what she's talking about. All I know is I was about to be stabbed. All I know is that the small girl is the same kind of being as the man outside. The girl says nothing and just stares at me silently. Good talk. How can I put this? This figure in front of me is so special that I forgot the situation that the man outside could come and attack at any second. It feels like time has stopped just around me. The fear of death has disappeared and only the girl fills my vision.
サーバント・セーバー、召喚に従い参上した。
Okay.
マスター、指示を。
Kick his ass. She speaks again. The instant I hear the words master and servant. A pain shoots through my left hand. It's like hot iron being placed on my hand. I grab my left hand instinctively. That must have been the signal as the girl quietly nods her lovely
これより
face.
我が剣はあなたと共にあり、あなたの運命は私と共にある。
Oh, cool.
ここに契約は完了した。
Nice to meet you, even though we don't know each other's names or wishes for the grail or anything like that.
契約って何の
I wouldn't care. I'd just say it was saved. I'd just say thank you a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Do whatever you please. Even if even I have some knowledge of magic, I understand what that word means. But the girl doesn't answer me and looks away with the same grace she had when she nodded. She looks at the door of the shed. There stands the man, his lance ready in his hand. Fight him. She moves faster than I can think. The knightly girl leaps out of the shed without hesitation. Yeah, have fun with that. I'm gonna stay here. I get up and follow the girl, even forgetting the pain in my body. There's no way that girl will be a match for him. I know the future and he runs away. I wouldn't be surprised if he runs away like a little bitch. Even armored like that, she is a girl smaller than me. She's got a sword, though. I'm not putting it past her. I think she's going to be more than fine.
やめ
My words are silenced by the sound. What? She's doing better than I did. I can't believe my eyes. This time, my head really does go blank.
なんだあいつ
The sound of weapons. The moon is hidden behind the clouds and the yard has returned to its original darkness. And its sparks are born from steel hitting steel. The lance-wielding man mercilessly attacks the girl who jumped out of the shed. But the girl parries the blow of the lance and knocks away all the following attacks, driving the man back with every blow. Huh. I can't believe it. The girl called Saver is overpowering that man. Well, no shit! Because she's a servant! The battle has begun. What happened between me and him earlier wasn't a battle, it was a slaughter. A battle is a fight between two people who can kill each other. Whatever the difference in skill, if each has the way to kill the other, then you can call it a battle. Their fight is a battle in that sense too. The man's lance that I can't see is thrown with even more power, but the girl parries with the thing in her hand, closes in on the man. It's a sword. The man retreats a bit. He holds his lance vertically and protects his ribs as the girl goes for them. Oh, there we go. For a moment, the man's lance glows. It was a blow like an explosion. I guess it really was one. The instant the man blocks the thing, the girl holding the lance in his hand, the girl's holding the lance in his hand, glows as it's electrified, as if electrified. The man and even I can tell what that is, what it is. That is a force of magical energy so strong that it's visible. And each of the girl's blows is a terrible amount of magical energy. That outrageous amount of magical energy is penetrating the opponent's weapon just by touching it. Yeah, he's fucked. No wonder he leaves. Hell no, I'm not putting up against her.